My friend is going through all the stalls and showing you what could have been. Vinyl Guru in the house, guys. And we're actually here this time to talk about some pretty interesting news, actually, fairly recently. This week happened in the world's biggest vinyl world fair, the Utrecht record fair. Everybody knows it. Hundreds and hundreds of stalls end up coming to this place from all over the world. Places like South Africa and the UK and people from the States and all over Europe and stuff. They all come together and really shake it out at Utrecht. And sadly, this year it was a little bit messier than most, unfortunately. We dealt with Utrecht making everybody go to the fair only to be rejected when they made it there. A really good friend of mine happened to be there and gave me all the exclusives. So if you want to see the video, I'll show you here in a bit. But they made everybody from all over the world, I'm talking, whatever, from the Koreans to Canadians and Europeans and all over the place, Asians, all over the place. They made them fly. They made them make it there. They made them loading up all their stuff to the stall to where they started putting out everything ready to sell it the day of, and the fair people told them they had to stop and that it was canceled. Last minute. How terrible is that, right? People were flying from all over. I mean, hotels were booked. Flights were booked. Everything was booked out. People's time and money was wasted.
The morning after. Most people don't want to go. They have to unload their shit by 10.
How terrible is that? People's time and money was just thrown out the window because of neglect. And how absolutely terrible for the vinyl community and for the record lovers out there who really didn't get to experience Utrecht this year. Already it was very cut down. Normally they have like 600 to 800 stalls. But I think this time it was only about 300 to 400. I think 300 or something like that. Like it was a light number. And the organizers they really dealt with that terribly. A lot of the record stores that usually go there, they're all contemplating possibly taking it to court because of how many people lost a lot of money there, renting out the stalls, flights and all that stuff, right? It's just really a disservice to everybody in the community to be told so last minute that they have to toodaloo. I mean, everybody, basically here's what went down. Everybody from all over, the usual brokers and record dealers and all of that stuff made it there. They parked up and started putting up everything in their stalls. The next day, when everybody's supposed to be selling stuff, they were told, you better hold your horses there because you're not allowed to sell anything because this whole thing is canceled. How terrible is that? When people made it there and were literally packing up all their stuff to be sold, they put it out on the shelf and they told them so last minute. That is destruction, Really, really bad handling on the organizer's part there. I don't know if it's the government or the actual organizer themselves that did really poor management on that. I can give you a little bit of footage here, as you can see. This is amazing footage. As you can see here, my friend is going through all the stalls and showing you what could have been. And if you see here, these are the different countries. And here is also the cool map for everybody who's kind of newbie, for them to kind of be walked through and, to see how it works. What I really love is that each booth has its own description, you know, for people that are unsure of where they're from. You get to see their little icon there as seen in that video. And here is a really cute and fun video from my friends' booth. They're really cool. These guys are awesome people. They're based out in Europe. And if any of you guys are to go check them out, link is down in the description below for them. They're really, really cool. They made it all the way there, and it sucks that they had to deal with that stuff. From what it was like, my friend that was there, you know, he told me it was pretty droggy. Everybody was a bit sad and disappointed, and the energy was very, very low there, as you could see, as you could tell, as you could feel. Of course, this is just yet another thing that COVID stole from people, another bit of joy. But it seems like from record store day list drops ruining to the world record fair being cancelled, we need a glimmer of hope, don't we? At this point in time, we need a glimmer of hope. From delays to record drop cancellations to Utrecht. Come on, God, make this happen, God. You know what to do. Jesus, I know you was a DJ up there. I know you got the hits. I know you love the music. Make it happen for us down here, please. We love you. Anyway, I hope that this kind of gave you a little bit of an insight on what's happening on the other side of the world, as we seem to mostly know about the Western stuff, but it is pretty crazy over there too. And I just hope that we can all come together after all of this and just high five each other after all this madness. Anyway, until we meet again, toodaloo.